Hello, my name is Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to talk about what I plan to read in April. So I know that it is already April, what, 4th? 5th? 5th, wow. You'll have to forgive me, I've had a rough day. I was on my way to class and I was eating a bean and rice burrito and it got all over me. So the lesson I learned was don't eat and drive at the same time, but that pretty much set the tone for the day. But we're here and it's fine. So I'm not going to talk about every single book I'm trying to read in April simply because I mood read too much. So I'm just going to talk about what I want to read for the Linguathon. I think I have 4 or 5 books here. No, 6. 6 books, wow. So let's just go ahead and get into it. This is round 2 of the Linguathon. I will go ahead and leave the hosts and their announcement videos in the description box so you can go check out the announcements and you can get some recommendations from them and hear about all the things. So yeah, let's just get into things. We will start here with the group read. This is actually kind of going along with the whatever. There's a book club based on translated literature that they also host. So this is the book club pick plus the group read for the readathon, and that is The Iraqi Nights by Dunya, Mikhail. Was that focus? Yeah, okay, there we go. And I'm pretty excited to read this. I think this is translated from Arabic, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And I'm really quite excited to read this. It's, I think, National Poetry Month or something along those lines, and this is a collection of poems. And I'm curious to really dig into this. I wish I could read the original Arabic because from what I have discovered, Arabic is like a language built around poetry. So I think this will be an excellent read and I'm very excited. Okay, then I will get into the prompts for the team I have chosen to be a part of. This is the engineers, the engineer team. I'm not sure. Anyway, I joined that because it's the one that Brittany is hosting, and Brittany is my BookTube BFF. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the first prompt is a translated anthology or short story collection. For this, I've already started it. This is The Houseguest and Other Stories by Amparo Dávila. It is a collection of short stories, and it is it's about loneliness and obsession, and I'm only a few stories in, but I'm kind of already understanding that. This was originally written in Spanish, and it's also kind of a classic as well, because I believe it was 1928, I believe. Oh no, that's when the author was born. Either way, it's a bit older than what I would normally read. And the stories are easy to get through. I'm not quite sure that I'm getting Kafka, Poe, and Shirley Jackson vibes. And I'm definitely not finishing each one gasping for air. But so far it's not bad. I'm liking it well enough. The next prompt is a translated classic. So I have 2 here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get to both of them. The one I am prioritizing is actually a book that Brittany recommended to me, and that is Abigail by Magda Szabo. Oh my gosh, why was that so hard to say? This is translated from Hungarian, I think, is what she said. Anyway, I think it's one of the first books to be classified as YA, because it follows a headstrong teenager growing up during World War II. So I'm looking forward to reading this. I don't know a ton about it, but that's kind of how I prefer it, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm also not opposed to spoilers, but by and large I like to not know very much going in if I can swing that. The other book I might use for this prompt is The Epic of Gilgamesh. This is a new translation by Stephen Mitchell. I've had this on my TBR for a very long time. It's like a bucket list TBR type of situation. So I would like to get to this as well. The final prompt is a nonfiction out of your comfort zone. Now, if you've been around for a while, I think you'll have come to the conclusion that I don't really have a comfort zone with nonfiction. I kind of just read anything that strikes my fancy, but what I don't read a lot of is memoirs. So, I have chosen to read a memoir. This is The Way Through the Woods on Mushrooms and Mourning by Litt Woon. I recently read a book called Entangled Life, which is also about mushrooms. You will see that whenever I post my wrap-up, which should be soon. And I was told that this was a pretty good companion for that, so I'm going to go ahead and read that this month as well. And then we have some prompts for extra fuel. This is if you have read through, you know, the main prompts for your team and you want to add like extra pages to help them go, you know, or something along those lines. There are 3 extra fuel prompts. I am only doing one. Loki, please stop. This is a nonfiction about language or linguistics, and for this I have chosen 9 Nasty Words, English in the Gutter, Then, Now, and Forever by McWhorter. I don't know a lot about McWhorter because I haven't actually read anything he's written. However, I did watch a series of lectures that he did a while back. I believe it was on the Indo-European language family. And ever since then I've been interested in reading some of his work, so I thought this could be a fun one to start with, and it fits with the readathon. Okay, so that is like the basics of what I'm planning to read in April. If anybody wants to buddy read any of these, just let me know and we can work something out. If you are participating and you are looking for some recommendations and you specifically want them from me for whatever reason, just go ahead and leave a prompt that you're looking for a recommendation for, and I will go ahead and do my best to help you find something to fill it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.